So this is the book that became a musical, that became a movie, has now become a TV series. And look, straight off the top, Ladies in Black is just lovely. It's a lovely tale, and translating it into this televised 6-episode series, I think has just added some wonderful notes and a great opportunity to explore some of the central characters a little more and their relationships. For those of you that are unfamiliar with Ladies in Black, it is 1961. It is Sydney. Girls are risking arrest to wear bikinis on the beach. Women are faking marriage certificates to get the pill. In the ladies' wear department of goods, it's all hats, gloves, and foundation garments. But for the women who serve behind the counter, the 60s are about to start swinging. The revolution in society and fashion will divide the ladies in black and threaten each of their worlds. Our central ladies, these women that are there to help the women of certainly society, because it's quite an expensive little department store, help them be unique and be special and stand up and stand out at a time when society in Australia is about to be transformed. It's 1961. It hasn't happened, but it's coming, baby. You can hear it winding up. I do love some of the stylized notes that have been brought into this. Congratulations to the team at Bunya Entertainment, who are responsible for making Ladies in Black. They've done a phenomenal job. And the episodes are directed by Gracie Otto, who does a phenomenal job. I love the use of color. I love the way they set some of the pastels, but then they take moments where they turn it into this almost surreal kind of situation. The photo shoot that you see in the trailer, where the colors are so vivid and well lit compared to the drab kind of, lovely but drab colors of goods, which really makes, of course, the ladies in black stand out. These wonderful shop assistants that are there to help these women just become something amazing. It is wonderful. And I particularly like that there's tension in all of it. And I know that this comes out in the book, comes out in the film, but the way that, the young girls are starting to develop and wanting to be a part of changing the society, and the older women are just wanting to make sure that they can, care for their husband and their family and stand on their own 2 feet and do all of their things, but are fighting all of the changes. This speaks about immigration. This speaks about national identity. This speaks about our relationship to Mother England. It's a story of female friendship in a time that seems alien, but is also strangely familiar. And I think that's the glory of what they've captured in Ladies in Black. And look, it's just rock solid performances from the entire cast, which, friends, is sizable. Let me hit you. Debi, Mazar, Miranda, Otto, Jessica de Gouw, Clare, Hughes, Azizi, Donnelly, Gemma Ward, Kate Box, thank you very much, Hugh Higginson, who is in everything and is like Roy Billings last week. He's in everything because he's flipping amazing. Hugh Higginson, Julian Maroun, Todd McKenney, excellent. Russell Dykstra, also excellent. Thom Green, and friends, even though she feels like she's in it for absolutely 2 seconds, this actor is the reason why you would watch anything. If you see the name, you just watch the show. Sacha Horler. Incredible. Absolutely inhabits her character in a way that I don't think you've ever seen anybody do that before. I do have one slight criticism, and please take this with a grain of salt. I felt that the exposition in the first episode was a little bit hit yourself over the head with a sledgehammer. We need to remind you it's the 1960s and women can't do that stuff, and this is how it was, and you can't things, and blah, blah, blah. And it's 1961 and a woman couldn't possibly do that. I get it. I understand. Thankfully, that doesn't hang on too much into the remaining episodes. And I've seen the first 4. But, when you've only got 6 episodes to spend what felt like so much of the first episode doing that was like, it's 1961, we get it. But then I also want to acknowledge, friends, I'm 50. And while I wasn't around in 1961, I've done enough reading and seen enough shows around and understand the time. For those maybe that haven't, this is a revelation. So cool. I will say that the gentle development and the reveal of the relationships between our core ladies in black and the power of the looming revolutionary change absolutely just sits together wonderfully, ties it as much as stretches it and challenges. And that's exactly why you would want to watch Ladies in Black. Christy does ask, does it repeat the storyline of the movie or does it continue the world of the movie? I haven't seen all of it, Christy, but I can tell you that the stuff that I've seen is the core narrative through line of the book, but I think it develops the characters and some of those relationships a little more. We get to see and feel and understand a little bit more, but it is the same tale, but it's not exactly the same tale, if that makes sense. Like they kind of have to lean into that. And there's also bits that they don't lean into as much as, say, the book doesn't lean into, because it's a book and we've only got 6 hours of television. That said, Ladies in Black is a delight. I absolutely commend it to you, and it starts this Sunday night on the ABC, 8:30, off the back of Spicks and Specs and Austin, which Austin I spoke about last week. You should be watching that, friends. Once the first episode airs, all 6 episodes will be available on ABC iView for you to binge at your pleasure. And I absolutely encourage you to do so, because it's absolutely glorious. It's such a good look at who we are. Now, you might note, people that have been paying attention at home, I haven't talked about any Australian drama on the commercial networks, because there fucking isn't any. 2024, and we're not getting any original Australian drama on the commercial networks. The only one that was going to land was going to be the next season of RFDS, and I think it's got bounced to next year by 7. I mean, come on. It's just not good enough, honestly. Ladies in Black, support the ABC, support the streamers that are making Aussie drama, because it's worth it. And we need to see and hear our stories reflecting back to us, so that we learn from them, or that we learn about us, or we learn more about who we can be. That's the most important thing for mine. Nonetheless, Ladies in Black, ABC iView starts this Sunday. Do it. In the parlance of a man who we used to love a lot that wore a special hat, do yourself a favor.